Good morning everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Brianna and we are going to spend a few days of my life together, today and tomorrow, so 2 days in my life together. Also, this lighting, I put on the De Bronzy like tanning drops this morning, not I guess tanning drops, but like the ones that are supposed to make your skin darker, and maybe it's just the lighting in here or something, but I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I look like Oompa Loompa orange tan, but it's literally just the bronzing drops. But either way, good morning. A chaotic intro per usual and full of just oversharing irrelevant information, but good morning. Happy to spend a few days together. What are we gonna get up to in a few days? First things first, we have a very exciting big purchase that we are picking up tomorrow, and Corey and I bought a new car, and the car buying process was a little bit of a nightmare for a few months, but we ended up finally picking a car that we loved. We picked the Honda Passport. I am so excited. We wanted to invest in a bigger car. We can share a little bit more of that later on when we go and pick up the car, but we're picking up our brand new car tomorrow. I'm so excited for that. I got a brand new desk, and so I think I'm going to bait Corey into helping me put it together probably tomorrow, because he has a really busy day at work today and he's actually going out to dinner with my brother tonight, and we're gonna spend some self-care time together because I'll have my own like little alone moment. I haven't been alone in the house for what feels like ever, because when we moved in, obviously we were moving in with my mom, and my mom is away for work, so we have the ability to just like, I have the house to myself, so I'm very excited for that. And yeah, we're just gonna spend some chatty days together. Also, this lighting, for some reason, I look like ill. I don't know what it is, so we gave it a whirl this morning, and it is what it is. But I've got my hair slicked back. I'm trying something new, and of course, everyone probably saw on TikTok, if you have TikTok, the Sophia Richie, like, slick back bun tutorial. Well, I went to my hairdresser and she told me that slicking back your hair wet is like the worst thing that you can do for your hair, because it creates a ton of tension, and it's when your hair is the most fragile. And if you all know, I do my slick back buns on soaking wet hair. Like, I used to purposely make my hair slicky wet in order to get my hair pushed back. So instead, I have now tried doing a hair mask in my hair. I talked to my hairdresser and she said, if you're gonna slick it back and you're gonna do it on like a hair wash day, slick it back with a hair mask. So I have in my like Moroccan oil hair mask, like a very hydrating mask, because of my curly hair. They recommend, like, she recommended anything to be super hydrating. So with that being said, I'm gonna sit down. It is 9:13. I opened up my computer before I went and made a nice little cup of joe. Also, comment down below, how do you take your coffee? I am somebody who always just makes a K-Cup pod with Coffee Mate coconut creamer, and that's it. Like, that's just how I take my coffee. I tried to do a different blend of coffee with half and half and some sugar, and where I like it, I feel like it's just not giving what I normally like. And I like Joffrey's coffee, like Joff's cough when we're in Disney, that's what we call it as a joke. So just comment down below, how do you make your coffee? I've never been good at making like actual good coffee at home, but I love just a K-Cup pod and some coconut creamer. So I need to get started for the day. Also, this like shadow of my ear, I keep thinking right here is a piece of hair, because it's not over here because of the way that the sun is lit, or maybe it's just that my ears are crooked. But either way, we are getting ready for the workday. I have a busy afternoon, more so than I have morning. I have an hour of no meetings this morning, but I have a very, very busy afternoon. So also, I think that I either have, also this is just a chaotic intro and rambling morning per usual. You guys, I think that my face is crooked, or my ears are crooked. Look at the glasses. Do you see this, Corey? Look, I'm literally slanted. Do you think it's my ears?
I think it's your ears.
Or like, it can't be the bridge of my nose. So comment down below. Do you got anything, anyone's got anything to fix that? Like, can I get like a little spacer up here, because I like having my glasses on. These are blue lights from Amazon. I can link them down below. I have them in the clear, and I also have them in the black as well, but I was in a little bit more of a clear mood this morning, but I'll share them with you. I like them because I think that they just give me like a little bit of protection from the blue light. And yes, these do very much look like the picture of SpongeBob. I'll put them up here, but I still love them and I just think that they're cute, and I like the clear ones a little bit more. These ones almost look a little dirty. They look like they need to get cleaned. So either way, rambly, chaotic morning, but let's spend a few days together and let me get down to business and get some work done. So it is 12 o'clock, time for lunch. Corey is downstairs just running our laundry. We're doing laundry today. And something that I have learned about myself over the few years of working from home and going into an office and just being in corporate life is I am a girly that likes a warm lunch. Also, this lighting is weird, so we're just gonna stand over here while we vlog. Oh, look, it's getting worse. It's literally getting worse. But either way, I am someone that likes a warm, filling lunch. I very much dislike, Corey's coming in now, I very much dislike cold lunches, especially in the winter. Like, I just want something that is warm. Like, my hands right now are freezing in the house. We could put the heat on, but we're just not right now. So one thing that we buy at Costco, one, you know we love a rotisserie chicken, but to change it up a little bit, we have been buying this sliced grass-fed beef sirloin that is in the refrigerated section at Costco. It is so good. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite things that we have been doing for lunches. Corey and I share it, and it is literally, so it comes in these 2 packages. Corey and I will split a package for lunch. You just cut this open. It's already cooked. Throw it in the pan, heat it up. It takes literally 2 minutes. It's amazing. And then I throw the steak over like a little bit of rice and some broccoli, maybe a salad if I'm feeling like I want that. But today we are gonna do some rice and some broccoli. So let's cook up some lunch, but it is so nice. Delicious. This is definitely also great for easy dinners. Like, if you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I don't know what I want to cook tonight, but I don't feel like cooking. We will normally take one of these and eat them for lunch, and then the other one will go in the freezer and we'll just take it out when we're ready. So let's make lunch. So here's the lunch. We've got some broccoli that I just sauteed up quick in the pan, that steak, and then some brown rice. I know that this looks like, 1, a huge lunch. That's number 1. Number 2, very much like a dinner idea. I like warm lunches, and I also think this is just as much work as microwaving, quick 2-minute pan, quick 5 minutes in the pan, as it is to make a salad or a sandwich. I feel like that is something that I hear a lot from people, is like, just make a sandwich or just do something different for lunch. And as someone that doesn't eat breakfast and enjoys just eating like bigger lunch meals, just eat what you want and enjoy your lunch. I feel like that's not talked about that much. So enjoy your lunch. So now Corey is here. He's got his little salad. Hi, Corey. And we are getting ready to have some lunchtime office. I love this episode. This is when Jan comes back with Michael from Jamaica, and this is one of my favorites. And then don't you guys fret, we have cookies for post-lunch dessert. Hi everyone, it is 4:11. I just made myself my little afternoon cup of hot chocolate. Very disappointed. I am out of whipped cream. And I am also not going to put just sprinkles on top of regular hot chocolate. So, need to go to the store and buy that, and I also need to buy my coffee creamer because I am out of that as well. So that's very sad, but it is 4:11. I have about an hour and change left of work. I think I'm gonna stop around 5 o'clock today. There's a few things around the house that I wanna get done, and I get questions on what I do for work. I am a sales trainer for an educational travel company, and I don't have flexible hours. Like, we work 9 to 5, 9 to 5:30, like those are our hours. However, for today, I just have done a lot of things that I already needed to get done on my to-do list, and I am saving one of my to-dos for tomorrow, so where I could sit and do it tonight until about 5:30. I just feel like my brain is very foggy. I had a busy afternoon where I was in meetings from 1 to literally right now, 4:15. So it was a busy afternoon of like back-to-back non-stop, and not even having a quick like 10 minutes to fill your water or grab a snack is just very tiring and exhausting. But wanted to do a little check-in. I'm going to get some work done. I have, like I said, a few other to-dos. I have to do some follow-up on some trainings, message some people back that have sent me some things via Teams, check up on some emails. So we're gonna finish out the work day, and then we're gonna just hang out for the night. Corey's going out to sushi with my brother, so we're gonna have a nice little self-care evening. I am gonna do my like full-blown shower tonight. We've got the hair mask in the hair. I need to shave, exfoliate, like do a full face wash, and I've gotten a few new like skincare products that I've been using in rotation. So I'm really happy that I can finally share some of those. Not finally as in just I haven't done like a vlog where I'm sharing some skincare, so I can share those with you guys as well. But I'm gonna finish out the workday, so I'm gonna plug in, listen to some music, and finish out this workday. So end of the workday, Corey went out for sushi with my brother. It is, like I said, 6 o'clock, so he'll probably be home in the next maybe like hour and a half, and I am going to take advantage of some little bit of alone time for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit now. I have a few vlogs that I want to edit on my computer, so I'm gonna do that from now until probably maybe like 6:40, like give myself about 30 minutes to edit and relax on the couch. I'm gonna put on like a little fall ambiance or like background music, and then I'll heat up my dinner, watch a vlog with dinner, and then when Corey gets home, I'm gonna do my shower. I don't know, for some reason I feel, not that I feel scared to shower when he's not here, but when the water's running and I have to close the door, I just feel way more safe and secure when he is here and I have to take a shower, if that makes sense. Comment down below if you feel the same about your partners or whatnot. I just don't love to shower at home alone. In our apartment, it was different because we were on the 6th floor, and that just feels very different than a house, and I feel very safe in my own, you know, in my home and stuff, just a little different. But I'm going to edit a little bit. I'm excited to just spend a little bit of time with myself for the next hour or so. I could watch a YouTube video. Jessica Bra just put out a new vlog and I want to watch it so bad, but I think I'll watch it in bed probably instead of right now, because I want to be able to edit instead. So I think I'm going to edit for a little bit instead. Yeah, I'm gonna edit. Hi everyone, good morning. It is the next day. Last night I ended up just sitting on the couch. I edited for like, I would say maybe like an hour and change, and then when I went to get up and heat up my dinner, I got distracted, and then I ended up FaceTiming a friend for a little bit, and then Corey came home from sushi and we just watched some TV, watched The Challenge last night. The Challenge on MTV is like our all-time favorite show in the world, and it was the season finale of that seasons last night. So happy with the winners. Either way, we had a nice night, we relaxed, we hung out, and then this morning I took my everything shower. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I realized that I would have had to like blow dry my hair because I don't want to sleep with it wet, and I just like didn't want to do that last night, didn't have the patience. So instead I took my big shower this morning, Friday morning, and let me tell you, honestly, it felt really nice to just like, I feel like I'm starting the weekend fresh and the day fresh, especially with it being Friday. Sometimes it is nice to do your everything shower on a Friday instead of like a Sunday night or a Monday or whatever that might be. So it felt very nice to kind of go into the weekend with like fresh head to toe, like all the things. So we're gonna go through a little bit of my skincare. I get a lot of questions, just what's your skincare? What do you use? I really do use the exact same things constantly. It's really the only thing that ever changes is my moisturizer, but it's the same moisturizer, if that makes sense. But the first thing I use is the B Hydra Intense Hydration Serum from Drunk Elephant. I can also have these things linked down below if you'd like to shop any of them, see any of them for yourself. If you buy anything through those links, I do earn a small commission as well. I have that disclaimer in there. But that being said, the reason I use this is because of my eczema. I just need a lot of moisture in my skin, and sometimes just lotion doesn't really cut it. Sorry if there was an angle change, camera battery was literally blinking red and dying. But like I said, the B Hydra Intensive Serum, I use this because of my eczema. I need as much hydration and like a moisture as I can in my face. This was a moisturizer that I was trying. I did like it, the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Oil-Free Gel Cream. I liked this moisturizer. I didn't necessarily love it, and I think it, because it's that gel-like oil-free consistency, I think it just makes your skin very shiny, if that makes sense, because it just has that like jelly-like look. You know, it's clear, it's just, you know what I mean? So I liked it. Do I love it? Not sure if I would ever like buy it for myself. I think that was a freebie or a birthday gift or something. The moisturizer that I like to use every day, all day, just for like daytime use, is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I love this stuff. I became addicted to it when Corey ended up trying it for himself because he wanted a new moisturizer, and I started using it. It's also very, very good for people with eczema because it's very, very clean, and it's like known to have that like oatmeal something in it that's good for your skin. So I use the Ultra Repair Cream, especially in the winter. I just feel like it's the most hydrating and it's the nicest on my skin, especially when I get an eczema flare out like near my mouth or on my eyes. I just feel like this moisturizer is like the absolute best. The other moisturizer that I wanted to share that I do really love is the La La Roto Whipped Cream Moisturizer by Drunk Elephant, the one that you like go like this and it pops out in a pretty little flower. I like this. It's very thick, very hydrating. I enjoy it. I would say that this one is a little bit thinner, whereas this one is a little bit thicker. This one I like to use at night if I am like washing my face and I want moisture through the night. And this one, like I said, it's just very good for intense hydration, dry, patch skin, which is very much eczema. So these are the two moisturizers that I always rotate between. I've been using this one for a while, but I had a little eczema flare up here and on my eye, so I wanted to go out and get this one again. I actually bought this at Marshall's for $8.99. Now this is more of like the small travel size. However, you can buy the big one at Sephora, but sometimes you can catch these little guys at Marshall's, and if you just want to try it out, maybe not buy the full one, I think that that would be great. And then for my sunscreen of choice, I stopped using the Supergoop probably 2 months ago, and I'm now using the Summer Fridays Shade Drops Broad Spectrum SPF. I really like this. I almost like the feeling of it a lot more than the Supergoop. I still like the Supergoop. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just wanted to try something new, and I really have been liking this one on my skin. I will say the one thing with the Supergoop that this one I don't think it necessarily has, it doesn't leave that big of a white cast. However, it definitely does not do your skin any favors, right? So like it's not gonna make it not super light. So I always just kind of push this into my skin, and then if there is a day where I want to use something where I have like a little bit more color on my face, I always use, I say I always use, but I really started using them probably 3 months ago, the De Bronzy drops from Drunk Elephant. I really like these. Now what I found is that if I were to just put these on my skin, the sunscreen is like, see how it's got that tacky stickiness? So instead, I let this kind of dry down on my face for a little bit, and then I will take whatever my moisturizer of choice is. So obviously right now, like I said, I'm using the Ultra Repair Cream. I'll just go in and put just a little extra lotion on the top of my sunscreen. So just like kind of little dots to make it so that it will move around my skin. And so little extra moisture, especially for that lotion, doesn't hurt anyone. And then I'll take the De Bronzy drops and I will just put one on my forehead and then 2 strikes on each side, and then, oh, is it coming out? One down here. Ooh, that was a lot. On the chin. And then I just kind of mix it in. That was a lot on the chin, so we can get that moved around. You're probably wondering why I don't just put it in with my moisturizer. Because of the sunscreen, I do feel it. See, and it's like really dark. I used a lot of those drops today. Let me just try to mix this in a little bit. All right, there we go. Much better. What I was gonna say was the reason where you actually are supposed to, I think it said that you're supposed to put your De Bronzy drops and mix it with a moisturizer. The reason I don't is because this is not technically a clear sunscreen, and it does give a little bit of that white overcast onto the face, but not really, but just enough. This almost cancels out what this would do if this was underneath this. You know what I mean? So instead I just do a little extra lotion right on top of my sunscreen, and then I put the De Bronzy drops right on top. So now it is time to take my hair out of my little turban towel. I can link these down below too. I love these so much. They're from Amazon. They are one of my favorite Amazon purchases I've ever made. They are microfiber hair towel turbans. So basically you put this with your head in here, wrap your hair as it falls into this, and then there is a little like hooky thing and then the button, and you just wrap it up in your hair. I love it. So my hair is nice and fresh, nice and clean. This is just like non-brushed hair, but I want to share with you my 2 products that I put into my hair after I take a shower. The first is the Ouai leave-in conditioner. I have gone through probably 10 of these bottles in my 4 or 5 years of using this. I love this leave-in conditioner. I don't think it's sticky. I don't think it comes out in an awful mist. I love the mister, and I don't feel like it's too much in my hair. Reason being is, again, with that natural curly hair, I need to make sure that I have some hydration still in my hair. So I go in with like, I would say a generous amount. And then I've been using, I actually used to use this a few years ago, but now I'm back into it. It is the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler. It also protects up to 450 degrees for heat, so it's a little bit of a heat protectant as well. And I love the smell of it. It's like this culotta smell, like beachy almost. And I used to use this in the not like scented spray, but I also lather my hair in this just to make sure it's like nice and ready and primed to be detangled. So then what I do is I actually let this sit in my hair. I don't brush it through right away. I just kind of let it be. So now I'll brush my teeth, get dressed, then I'll brush out my hair. I am gonna let my hair air dry today. I was gonna put some curl cream in it, but I think I'm just gonna hold off on that for now. So now it is time to get dressed, but that's a little bit of an updated, I guess kind of updated skincare, but I just think it's so important to prioritize self-care, whether that's before your workday, after your workday, at night. And with being so busy and just like crazy few days, I think it's so important to like prioritize yourself and self-care. So I decided to do that this morning. So I hope everyone has a great day. I'm gonna go and finish getting ready and dressed, and then we need to start the workday. Hi everyone, it has been literally the craziest work morning, work day. It's chaotic, it's busy. I literally just whipped up like the quickest lunch. It's 12:51, so I'm doing a working lunch today because I just have so much to get done by the end of the day. I basically took lunch from 12 to 1, but I ended up going to lunch a little bit later, and it is just a very busy Friday. And it wouldn't be as busy, but because we're supposed to be picking up our new car this afternoon, I need to work through lunch to like make up those hours and get things done, because we have to leave at a really awkward time to go pick up the car. Like we have to leave here at like 3:15, 3:30 to get there for 4 o'clock because of the traffic. So it is a chaotic, busy work day, but I just threw together some steak, like that steak from Costco I shared, some white rice and some broccoli. So really just trying to get in the habit of cleaning out our fridge. Corey and I are not very good at that. We tend to just like, if we're too lazy to cook, we just like leave things in the fridge, and I'm really trying to break that bad habit because I feel like we've just been pretty wasteful. So trying to break that habit, but I'm jumping into a meeting now from 1 to 1:30, so I'm gonna watch a little bit of YouTube for the next like 5-ish, 10-ish minutes before that meeting. And yeah, it's been a busy day, but we're gonna have a nice afternoon, nice evening, which I'm very excited for and looking forward to. Okay, chaotic. Also, this is my natural hair with no product. It's a little bit frizzy on this side because I've touched it a lot and just like the way that it dries. However, it like looks pretty nice today. I'm trying to not touch it right away. I'll put some curl product in it. Honestly, probably tomorrow for my niece's birthday, but I just wanted to let it air dry today with no product, just see what she was gonna do naturally. So this is my naturally curly hair, no product in it, just air dried. But I also sometimes feel like it looks like ting, shove the finger in the electrical socket. So hi everyone, happy afternoon, busy day, and I will check in with you guys probably at the end of my workday because this afternoon is gonna be crazy before we leave for the car. Like I said, it has just been a crazy day. I just finished up my meeting. It's about 1:45 and got my trusty handy dandy water here for the remainder of the afternoon. We have to leave here around like 3:15, 3:30, so I have about like an hour and change plus, like maybe hour 30, hour 40 to get some more work done, and I feel like I have a decent amount to get done. I'm leading a training in person next week because I will be in Boston for work all week next week, and one of the sales teams I'm leading a training for, so I need to get that finalized. And then I'm also making like a talking points guide for one of the resources that we have at work as well, so I need to get that done. Do I think I'm gonna get that done today? Probably not. The day is just flying by. It's already 1:45 and I have to leave a little bit early today because we are picking up the car, so I'll probably add that to my to-do list next week because it's not anything pressing, and I am gonna be out of office Monday and Tuesday for a work offsite because I'm gonna be in Boston for the entire week next week. But I need to get some of that done. So what I've decided to do is I'm gonna plug in. I like to put on like 1 to 3 YouTube videos, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work through those 3 or so YouTube videos. Also, sorry if you can hear that water. I don't know what Corey would be filling up. Maybe he's cleaning his golf clubs before he puts them on his new like golf organizer rack that I got for him, so he's probably doing that. But I'm gonna plug in, get some work done, and then the next time that you'll see me, we will be going to get our new car.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Corey.
You know that I'm like midway through a vlog, right?
This is why this is important. Well, no, if you're new, my name is Corey. Nice to meet you. See, that's
I'm
fine.
like halfway through the vlog.
Congratulations, I'm here now.
Corey is very excited because I told you guys the next time that you saw us, we would have just what?
Oh, you've only said the term surprise?
No, I told them what we were doing.
We purchased a new vehicle.
Yeah, so we bought our new car. Corey is very exciting. Corey's most excited because he's the one that's been wanting a new car for like years and years and years, so.
Let's just say a year and a half. It's
yeah, year and a half.
Been my dire state.
Yeah, that you wanted a new car, so we got our new car. We'll share the car that we got. We ended up getting a 2023 Honda Passport, so we wanted to invest in, I can't believe it's in our driveway.
I can't believe it's in our driveway.
I'm
literally just staring.
Yeah,
I'm not even focused on the camera.
Just staring at it, but we knew that we wanted a bigger car. We didn't need a third row of seats. We looked at the Kia Telluride for a while, and we just didn't need that third row. We're not parents right now. Our kids are not older where we're like lugging around bigger sports gear or friends, and we don't have kids either on that notion, so we thought we're gonna go with a bigger car so that it can be the family car, the mom car, the dad car, when we do have kids in the next 3 to 5-ish years. So let me show you the car and we'll show you the inside. All right, so I am blocking the license plate down here just for safety precautionary. So excited. It's a big car, so it seats 5. Trunk space is massive, so we'll show you the driver's side. We have to get WeatherTech mats in here. I literally, I was like, I don't even want us to step in the car. We just have that brand new leather smell. It literally just got delivered yesterday. So we've got all of our little gadgets and gizmos in here. Black leather interior. We wanted leather because with kids, I just feel like it'll be a lot easier when we do decide to start a family. We've got the touch screen, 2 cup holders, one for my water, one for my Diet Coke, if you know. And then I really like this as well, if you can. I'm learning how to use everything. So we've got nice big storage in there, power outlet, and then we have a sunroof. This was not anything that was like dire to us, but it's just what came standard with the car. And then you go into the back seat as well. Ton of space back here. There's also 2 USBs, so we've got 3 additional seats here. This can pull down for the cup holder, and then we've got some storage, and then love that there's cup holders on the sides here so that you don't actually have to have the middle thing down, but gorgeous. We've got lots of space. And then the thing that we were most looking forward to was our trunk. The trunk is exactly what we wanted, exactly what we needed. Corey and I are a 1-car household, so we just wanted a ton of space. There's also some power outlets back here. You also can lay this down flat, and for the amount that we travel, drive, our storage unit, moving, and all the things, we just wanted a really big trunk space. And yeah, this is our car. It's very big. It feels.
This is my favorite part.
What? We are so happy, so excited. This is our first, besides like the ring which you bought, this is our first big purchase as a couple. Like, we haven't bought a house yet, we haven't bought a condo, we haven't bought anything big, so this is really our first like big couple purchase, and I'm really proud of us.
Oh my god, I'm insanely proud of us. This is such a huge step.
It is.
For us and our relationship.
Absolutely.
And our financial situations.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. This is our first thing together. And how fun is that?
What?
Minus our, but this is our first like adult purchase together. Technically.
Yeah, like the first thing that we've bought together. It is raining, it's drizzling, but we are going for celebratory dinner at Chipotle.
You already know.
You already know where we're going. So let's take our new ride out for a spin. We're going to Chipotle. We love it. I'm so excited, and like Corey said, I'm just really proud of us for being able to buy this car. We did know that we wanted a brand new car, and so it just feels really, really good to have a brand new car. We have been saving for months, years, and we just knew that we really, really wanted to have a brand new car. So with that being said, let's go to Chipotle and celebrate our Honda Passport. Also, drop your name suggestions for the car down below. I love that we got a white car. I think I want to name her Elsa. She's giving like the cold never bothered me anyway, like pearly ice queen. So her name might be Elsa. And let's just, you know what, I'm just gabbing on, but let's go to Chipotle. And also, Honda Passport, I love that we got a passport because we're big travelers, so I think that that's kind of cute too, that the name coexists with our lives and whatnot. So very excited that we finally got our brand new car, and let's go celebrate at Chipotle. First time vlogging in the new car. I'm not gonna distract Corey, it's just gonna be a quick hey, how are ya? But I wanted to come on and say, Corey and I were just talking about just the car and stuff in general, and I was saying how excited I am to take our car to Costco and grocery shopping. Our car is a 2009 Kia Rio. Very, very little, like itty bitty baby car. Like our car could fit 2 times over in this car. So when we go to Costco and grocery shop, it's always been just such a hassle. And I just feel like this is such an upgrade, and I'm just really excited for us to have this car. And it also doesn't feel real just yet. I was just saying to Corey, it almost feels like we're just driving in a car. Well, not that it's our car, but
we're on a prolonged test drive. It's just a little bit,
yeah, like a prolonged test drive. And maybe eventually, like, of course, right, it'll start to feel like our own car when we stop driving the other car. But right now it just feels like, you know, there's times where we like take my mom's car if we need a bigger car or something, and so that's kind of what it feels like right now. But I'm so happy. I love this car. I was saying to Corey though, I think this is something that's gonna take me some getting used to, is I love driving a little car. I'm not like the most, I don't want to say comfortable driver, but I just prefer being a passenger over a driver. And I like driving the little car because I feel much more attached to the road and like one with the road, if that makes sense. And being in this bigger car, I feel very much uplifted from the road, and not detached from the road, but just not as connected with the road, if that makes sense. So I said to Corey, you know, when I drive this car a few times to get comfortable, I would like if you're in the passenger seat and we just go, you know, shorter distances. And I don't know if that's ever like talked about, but driving is not my favorite pastime. I really don't drive ever anywhere. It's just like little places. I don't like to do far distances. I'm just not a lover of driving. I just never have been. So either way, I'm so excited about our car. This is something that we have saved up really hard for, worked really hard for. We've, you know, been to different car dealerships, and we finally found our perfect car just for us and our needs. And I'm just so excited. So just checking in again and just very happy with our new car. Perfect way to celebrate a new car. Chipotle bowl, Chipotle burrito, chips, and Corey is getting drinks, but this is the way. First stop with the car, Chipotle. First song, September. We are just perfect Friday. It is the next day, and that is because I did not close out the vlog yesterday. I was going to, and then at the last second we ended up like coming home from Chipotle and just relaxing, and we played some Rummy last night, but then we went and sat on the couch and I was catatonic, like literally asleep, snoring, thought I was asleep in my own bed, but I ended up being asleep on the couch. So it was a very relaxing, rejuvenating night, and we've just been putzing around today. It's about 2 o'clock. We have our niece's birthday party today, so we're doing that at 4, and I go to Boston next week for the entire week for work, so I had to pack up a ton of stuff, and then we're gonna end up spending the weekend, like this rest of this weekend, and then all of next weekend with Corey's family, so I needed to pack up just some stuff for that. Packing where I like to pack, sometimes packing in just a carry-on instead of just like throwing it all in a laundry basket is not my favorite. I prefer to just pack different. So I got all that stuff packed up and used my just like natural hair today. I don't know what it is, these front pieces, just they don't want to curl. It's like, if I catch it right, it does, but then the rest of my hair is like perfectly curled. So then I'm like, all right, I'll pull these back. It's just giving like Little House on the Prairie. So I don't love that, so I leave them out in the front. Comment down below if you have any recommendations for me trying to get these to curl. My hairdresser was like, you might have to force them for right now into a curl pattern as they like get fresh and whatnot. So I don't know. I also think I could probably use a diffuser. Part of me is like, all right, do I just say screw it and like tuck that hair behind? But I don't love how that looks, so it is what it is. But this is my natural curl. I just have in a little bit of mousse, and then I also have in some of the Curl Talk cream, and I'll probably scrunch it out with a little bit of oil here like right before we leave. And then I'm gonna also do my hair natural tomorrow as well, just to keep on the natural train and to try to stay away from some heat. But closing out the vlog, love you guys. I'm feeling very rejuvenated now that I've been able to like get back into it and vlog a little bit, and I'm feeling almost like out of it a little bit this morning because I just feel like I've been running around for like 2 hours trying to get things organized. But with that being said, I love you guys. Thanks so much for sticking around and watching the few days in my life. I am not gonna have too many like vlogs next because I don't even know what's gonna be coming next. Probably my December reset. I don't even know if I'll have time for a monthly coffee chat, just the way that I'm gone for like a week and a half and I'm not gonna vlog at my in-laws. So it is what it is. But I love you guys so much. I'm rambling. Hope you have a lovely day. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.